Hey there, friendos! Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, and once again I'm joined by Skyler, the creator.
What up?
And today we're playing a little more Saints Row 2. Now, I spent a little bit before the video started customizing Cassie. That's what I'm calling her. I mean, in the game she's just the boss, but I'm just making up a name as I go along. I mean, as I said in the first video, if Call Me Kevin can have Jim Pickens, then why couldn't I have my own made-up psychopath?
Fuck you.
Hey.
She doesn't like being called the psychopath.
Hey. Yeah, in the later games, boss actually prefers the term puckish rogue, and let's just say in the second game, the boss is kind of a whack job, but still, in the later games, they kind of lighten up. With that being said, let's get started with our first actual mission that costs respect points in order to play.
Respect.
Respect.
Well, come on in. You want a beer?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Johnny, who's that?
Yo, come to the living room and find out.
Johnny, I don't care if you just broke out of jail. You do not mess with my furniture. Oh my God, it's you.
Surprised, Aisha?
What, that you're here or that you're talking?
Pick one.
We all thought you were dead.
I almost was.
Well, for someone who was blown to hell, you look great. Did you do something with your hair?
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Yo, can we get back to business?
What's the rush?
I've been cooped up on death row and that bitch has been laid out in a coma.
We definitely need to remind motherfuckers who we are.
And that can't wait until after dinner?
No.
You two haven't changed at all.
Well, you know, there's a saying about dogs and blowing shit up. So what's the plan?
We get our crew together. Once we got that, we can work on how we're taking back our city.
Sounds good.
And where were you planning on having this little meeting? No.
Well, this place is pretty spacious.
No.
The color's very soothing.
No.
Come on, Ish.
This ain't no fucking gang clubhouse.
Change of plans.
We gotta find a new place.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so, little explanation. This guy hanging out with us, that's Johnny Gat. He's our friend. He's one of the original members of the Saints, and technically the only remaining member of the Saints, now that most of them are either dead, left the gang, or just, yeah, that's pretty much about accurate. And that woman he was talking to, his girlfriend, that was Aisha. There was a mission in the first Saints Row where she's basically trying to get out of underneath the Vice King's thumb, and
turn it into a tourist.
And how you do that, how she does that, basically, the Saints help her fake her death.
It'll be perfect.
That's why she was living in this suburb, you know? It's not exactly very high-key. High profile, I mean.
An earthquake dropped part of the city below sea level.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that requires you to have played the... Okay, first game to have understood, but ultimately it's a fun game on its own, you know?
We gotta evict the current tenants.
Sounds like fun.
Alright, so this mission, we are going to get our... claim our own little new gang hideout, because we can't go back to the old church in Saints Row District. Ultor kind of gentrified it. See this bit right here where I'm pointing with the crosshair? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where the church is, and we can't go back there because Ultor basically turned it into a tourist trap. So now we're finding a new place. Fortunately, Johnny knows about an abandoned mission house, and underneath it there's a hotel that used to be...
Don't worry, it happens to everyone.
that used to be... But no, those are just construction workers! Sorry about that. Anyways, there's a hotel that used to be above Stilwater until an earthquake a couple years ago, where okay, I am really not doing well driving in the wrong lane today. So, long story short, hotel in Old Stilwater, now it's underground after that earthquake dropped it below sea level, and now we have to go kick out the current tenants, who are currently the Sons of Samdi. It's a Haitian gang. They mainly focus on dope dealing and whatnot. Yeah, the physics in this game are kind of wacky, but... oh. That cop seems to take offense to me driving with a door stuck on the side of this thing. I figure if we're going to be going underground, we should probably bring a shotgun in case we see some rats, and Johnny seems to be hung up with the cop upstairs. His pathfinding seems to have worked. And there he is. I got my shotgun, I got my dog tag, I got my swag outfit. Hey, I figure since we should be doing a little spring cleaning, I should wear something that's kind of laid back, you know? Time for Cassie to become a property owner.
You got this, fool.
You're still here?
Oh.
You look like Peter Pan.
Well,
They all look like Peter Pan.
Well, that's their... Well, green is kind of the sons of Sandi's color, you know?
Stop shooting Peter Pan.
Even though they're kind of out of their damn mind. Oh, accidentally shot.
12-year-old children, that's awful.
Homeless, they're hobos.
Oh. So, hobos look like Peter Pan?
No, the hobos are... no, I'm not saying that... I'm just saying that there were also hobos down here.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Are they like the opposing, like...
Yeah, there's 3 other gangs in this city, besides the
and that's
Saints.
why they're wearing green?
Yeah, there's...
Versus the purple.
Yeah, and there's the Brotherhood, who wear red, and there's also the Ronin, who wear yellow. Oh, crud, I'm on fire.
You're on fire!
Well, good news is that...
Hot!
Good news, there was another guy who also kind of took the brunt of that Molotov. Talk about friendly fire. The irony is, that's actually the name of a business in this game. Now we gotta get rid of the shanties. Just a little bit,
Everything's cool.
Get your disease away.
Yeah, it's a little... Yeah, we have to go deeper. The irony is, I played this game for, like, a quick look to see if I could still play it.
I'm not
And I had just done a mission where you have to fend off a Ronin attack down here. Don't ask how the Ronin somehow managed to get their motorcycles into an enclosed space like this.
Wait, throw that human.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's actually what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I could just shoot the
Sparta!
I could just shoot the I could just shoot the shanties, but
Throwing
honestly,
them is fun.
Yeah, throwing them is a bit more fun. Oh. You can't jump me, hobo with a knife. Check this out. Oh. Oh, I was trying to pick up the fire hydrant.
Bet you won't try that shit again.
That looked painful.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Cassie, she's buff. She can handle swinging around a fire hydrant like that. Hold it. There's still more bumps.
Falling.
Yeah, and that song actually gets mentioned in Saints Row the Third. Well, reference. Ooh, right in the Johnson. Ooh, knee on him. Kickboxing up in here.
So, what you think?
It's kind of a shithole.
True that. But it's a shithole with potential.
I don't know, man.
Oh, come on. A stripper pole, some flat screens, maybe some nicer furniture.
You had me at stripper pole.
Fucking A.
Alrighty then, so, looks like now, Cassie and Johnny have their own little hideaway in a seedy part of Stillwater. No one will know where they are. No. And we somehow managed to get income from the neighborhood, despite the fact that A, it's beneath ground, and B, no one else but the bums seem to be using it.
Because that makes logical sense.
I'm guessing it's the,
Video game logic!
Got that right. I'm guessing it's somewhere like the businesses immediately surrounding it. They're paying protection money, so they... to, keep the place secret, you know?
Whatever makes sense to you, man. Whatever makes sense to you.
Yeah, video games are a little bit confusing, but ultimately they're... basically, it's whatever logic you can improvise on the fly. And before we start our next mission, I just want to show you around Cassie's place over here. You know, I actually read on the Saints Row wiki that this place has an unused purchasing value of $10,000, which implies that you weren't able to get it for free at the start of the game. So, welcome to Villa Phila.
Oh my god, I just came up with a joke for your character.
What?
Okay, so what did the guy... What?
In my-
Okay, so what did the guy say after Cassie let her go?
I forget.
He was crushed. But, get it?
Barely.
Because she let him go, and then he was literally crushed.
Okay.
Because the gang... I don't know, it was a bad joke.
Yeah. So, this is also another interesting aspect of the game, crib customization. Remember, this game came out in 2008. The term crib was still used as slang for a house.
I think it still is.
Yeah, but only by the people who are trying to be really hip-hop, you know? So there's several things we can customize about our various cribs. The overall style, the TV, and the bed, and usually something else. Now, I'm going to be buying the most expensive things here, but not actually using it, using either the first or second things in some of them, because it doesn't matter what you actually use, it's just that as long as you purchased it, you'll still manage to get style points up there. See that, too? Near how much money I got?
Damn, you got them dollars.
Okay, see that little symbol next to it? That's my current style level, and if I have a higher style level, that means that I can get more respect, which means I don't have to waste as much time doing activities, which I am still going to do because I'm trying to make this as much of a 100% LP as possible. Now, I bought the stripper pole, but I'm just going to use the nice desk for this. Home theater. Buying the 42-inch. Remember when that was considered something of a novelty?
Mm-hmm.
But
what's her partner's name again?
Johnny Gat.
What, so, want to hear another joke?
Okay, then.
What did Johnny Gat say when Cassie fell asleep eating goldfish?
I don't know.
You sleeping with the fishes?
Okay, that was actually a pretty good one. Okay, so this is the Pimp Pad variant of the Red Light District apartment. Does it look very pimpish right now? Mm-hmm. Really swag?
Mm-hmm.
And we got 3 options for a bed. This default piece of crap. A normal-looking bed, which, as you can see over there, kind of clips into the wall. And this sweet zebra print bed. Probably just going to go with this one. Just the way Cassie likes it. Hey, she may have very few standards, but she is not sleeping on a mattress that seems to be comprised mostly of bugs. Still, nice house. Would you concur? I mean, it looks like, it almost kind of reminds me of Dr. Krieger's apartment in Archer. I mean, it looks like a massive shithole except for the drum set, where he's still trying to perfect YYZ. Oh, apparently the door somehow closed, even though it was still open.
Video game logic.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that was just a glitch.
Oh. Video game glitch.
Oh, I just saw another cool vehicle. That's a Thorgood pickup truck that just drove away.
Idiot. I'm
I'm just gonna hold on to this one for later. Not gonna waste any time customizing it right now.
We're nowhere near that guy. He just threw himself out of the way. That was hilarious.
Again, it's 2008. Video game AI was not as intelligent as it is nowadays. Also, this is one of my favorite vehicles in the game because it's so free-flowing, you know?
Free-flowing.
Indeed.
If you could choose one video game power from Saints Row, what would it be?
You know, the funny thing about that is, in Saints Row 4, superpowers are actually a thing.
Well, I know I have Saints Row 4.
Oh, right.
So that's what I'm saying. In Saints Row...
Super speed?
Super speed, yeah.
All right. Now,
You could get anywhere.
You know, this ain't exactly what I had in mind for my day.
Yeah, we gotta clean this place out.
Yo, I'm not a fucking janitor.
No shit, you're a goddamn diva.
Come on, this is the kind of shit people who just got canonized should have to do.
Good idea. We'll just ask some of the crew for help. Hey, buddy, you wanna help? No? Looks like we're doing this ourselves.
That's my point. We can't really run a gang if we don't have, a fucking gang.
You said it yourself. Most of the old crew are either dead or busted by Troy. We're gonna have to start fresh.
Yeah, well, let's get on that, because I'm done mopping up blood.
This kid Carlos helped me bust out. He seems alright, but we're gonna need more. What you thinking?
Yo, I met some people in jail who might work. Let me make some calls. Once I find out where these bitches are, you're gonna have to show them that you're the real deal, though. They won't just follow anybody.
It won't be a problem.
Hey, before you go, what sort of crew you looking for?
Alright, that line right there about what sort of crew I'm looking for, I imagine that was originally going to lead straight into the gang customization menu, where you basically choose how your gang's stylized and whatnot, like what kind of cars they drive, what's their sign, what kind of tags you throw up, stuff like that, how they dress. I'll take care of that later. Meanwhile, we have to go up to the suburbs to recruit some new members of the Saints. Now, there's 3 of them, and we can recruit them in any order we want. Oopsie doodles.
I have a quick question about this game.
Yeah.
Does it come on the Xbox One?
Possibly. I mean, they just released Saints Row on the Xbox One, made it compatible.
This is the second one?
Yeah, this is the second one. This is the first Saints Row game that got ported to a console besides the 360.
Okay. Does it come on the PS? Is this what console are we playing right now?
PS3.
Okay. So I probably could get it.
And it's only $10 for the version that comes with all the DLC. $10 for a bunch of really cool alternate clothing options and some missions that are kind of mediocre at best, but at least they pay you tons of money, so you can be super well off before you even really get going. Now, there's going to be 3 lieutenants I have to recruit here, and I can recruit them in any order I'd like, but there's 2 where you can recruit them and you can keep your vehicle, but the last one requires you to drive a specific vehicle, which is kind of a pain in the ass to drive in the context we'll be using it. So I'm just going to, this one over here near the rim jobs, I'm going to recruit him last. That's Carlos over there. First of all, let's go say hello to our recruit over here.
Get a job. Oh, that's cool. I'm not walking here or anything.
Hey, I'm Shandi. What do you say you show me what you can do in that thing?
And this is our first recruit, Shandi. She's voiced by Eliza Dushku, which means that she's the second character in a Saints Row game to be voiced by an actress who was also in the movie True Lies.
Why does this always happen?
The first one was Tia Carrera, who voiced Lynn in the first Saints Row, and she was one of the. Holy cow, that was amazing! She stood straight up on that bike.
It was like, yeah, this jump is sweet.
Well, to be fair, Shandi is chronically high a lot in this game. Why do you think she has those sick dreads? Apologies to anybody who actually has dreads. Gotta do some sick stunts on this thing. Yeah, that stunt jumping is also a thing in this game.
Good times, good times. Whenever you're getting everyone together, let me know. I'd love to roll with you guys.
Oh! And I did such sick stunts, I even unlocked a new car.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's called the Bandit, but it's actually just the Phoenix with a unique paint job. You ever see Smokey and the Bandit?
No.
Well, it's basically like that, and it kind of helps that the Phoenix is modeled after a Pontiac Trans Am.
Oh.
So that's why it's called the Bandit.
Ah.
It's kind of like the Bandit's car. Oops, wrong parking lot. Pierce is in the next one. Oh.
Because you're in the wrong parking lot. What's wrong with you?
No, I was just failing at doing sick power slides and not really noticing the radar.
Sup, I'm Pierce. If I'm gonna run with you, I wanna see you fuck some Ronin up.
Okay, now we're gonna go, okay, now to impress Pierce, we have to kill some members of the Ronin. Because, I'm taking a little shortcut through the fences over here. Apparently, my driving skills seem to suck when I'm trying to actually do commentary.
I'm filling the water, baby.
Oh. Don't really know what they're doing loitering around the playground, but,
It is questionable.
Hey, you know me, just cleaning the mean streets. I'm pretty sure I did most of the work on that one, just shotgunned all 3 of them. Although, then again, Pierce isn't exactly, he didn't say he'd be helping, he just said that he wanted to see us fuck some Ronin up. Again, that is a direct quote. Oops, I approached this little reservoir area from the wrong end. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a range encounter, switching to the pistoles. 3, 2, 1, no subtlety.
Boom!
Oh, damn it. Oh, man. You trying to pistol whip on me?
Oh, hell no.
Got that right.
You made up. You should have surrendered.
Whoa!
Bam! And one more group to go.
Do you get like minus points when you kill innocent people that aren't in a gang before?
No. This is a game kind of like Grand Theft Auto. There are no such punishments other than the police showing up when you act like a dick.
Oh, no. Just hear it.
Also, the irony is, in the true crime games, that sort of thing actually does happen.
She had a family.
Whatever.
She had a wife.
Yes, but I was...
8 kids. 12 cats.
Whatever. I'm the one who...
And a husband. I mean, seriously.
Whatever. I'm the one who needs to get where I'm going.
People love that lady.
Whatever. And time to recruit Carlos.
No sympathy.
Whatever.
You're like a psychopath, man.
Hey. It's just that kind of game.
Saints, but first you need to do me a favor.
This is the game!
Hardy har har.
Can you help me repossess his car?
Time to... Okay, now this is the most annoying part of the mission. Having to tow a vehicle using the shaft.
I heard what you did.
Using a tow truck.
I couldn't let him try.
Man, I just have the worst luck today with this sort
I
of
saw
thing.
Johnny in prison once. He didn't look like a really happy guy.
He's happy enough when he's killing somebody.
Hey.
Seriously, though.
You feel good about
He's a good
yourself?
guy. Just don't piss him off.
Possibly. Alright, now we have...
I'll adopt them all.
Can't win them all, unless you're me.
Whoops, I was trying to blow the horn, but then I remembered that the horn button just turns on the flashers. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, right here is the annoying thing about this game, towing vehicles. Fortunately, this is the only story mission in which you're required to tow vehicles, but trust me, when I get this thing latched on, the handling will suck.
Hey, Ramon, what's up? Listen, I don't got a lot of time. I was just calling to let you know that...
Okay, see, I'm trying to turn it in the other direction, and it actually takes a few seconds before it actually responds.
If you don't want your car cubed,
yeah, it has a serious case of input lag when it comes to towing vehicles. I almost thought I was going to flip it. Yeah, screw it. I'm not going out the main exit anyways. I'll just improvise a shortcut.
I thought I was going to tell you about those things, man. You don't want to know. How many lives you just destroyed?
To be fair, we're in Stillwater. This place is kind of a hellhole. Their lives were already pretty crappy.
That kid was just visiting.
Whatever. Who would want to visit a hellhole like this? And I'm pretty sure someone just T-boned me into that dude with a mohawk.
That dude with the mohawk was a counselor visiting. He was a counselor.
Whoa! Dynamic exit.
Alright, Carlos. Let's go home.
I can't wait to meet the rest of the gang.
I bounced out and then got up.
Oh, yeah, that's logical. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Video game sense.
And action movie sense. Don't forget that.
Yes.
What the hell is going on?
I had to do some canonizing.
Hold up.
You're next.
Wait, what?
Sorry about that.
Where'd you find these guys?
Like I said, I made some calls.
You guys actually hang out down here?
I don't know. Add a flat screen, some throw pillows, and a hookah, and this place would be all right.
You definitely need a stripper pole in this bitch.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we do now?
We listen.
Alright, everybody, listen up. We got some serious shit to discuss. The Saints used to own Stilwater. And it seems like the only motherfuckers that remember that is me and Gat. I think it's time we give those other crews a wake-up call. Shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit's changed since I've been out of the game. So I'm gonna need some help. Pierce, you're on the Ronin. I wanna know who's calling the shots and what businesses they running.
Done.
Shaundi, you got the Sons of Samdi.
It's gotta be them.
Fuck you say?
It's cool. I got this.
Carlos.
The Brotherhood. I'm on it.
Alright. Once we're done here, talk to one of these guys. They'll have something for you to do. It's our time now. Let's get this shit started.
Alright then. Looks like the Saints are finally back in Stillwater. Even was a super fast news article written about it.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact that the hearse in that picture and the truck cab are slightly different than what we actually had.
They had to stage what we did because they didn't actually get a photo. We were so fast.
Oh, that's an even better idea. I like it. That's pretty good, actually.
I'm telling you.
Okay, you actually do some pretty good improv yourself.
I told you.
I only wish I could do improv slightly better.
I told you.
And that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. That was Skyler, the creator.
Yeah, boy.
Holla at y'all later.
Bye.